Alright, hi guys. I know the last video I did was like an update, getting used to the stacker or whatever, and this video I'm just gonna play it. I didn't have any Wait Talks Take Two. I ain't got any real good footage running it here lately. I'm just now starting to get confident enough. I ain't no professional yet by no means, but I'm getting enough better on it to where I don't feel embarrassed to put a video on it a little bit running it. So mostly on this video what I'm gonna do is just let her play out probably, and just this is us running it. We're in a gravy patch of poplar, and so it's pretty easy. The ground's starting to get saturated in the this is flatter ground, and we're getting towards the edge of the flatter ground where the like say the hills are starting to angle off, and it's a sandy ground, but it is moist. It is saturated sandy ground, and saturated sandy ground ain't worth a piss because it ain't got no it just turns mush underneath you. So I can't quite in this ground. I can't quite get in much of a hill to where I'm screwed. It just the soil's too deep, and the chain on the tires don't have enough dig or nothing, you know. So now if I get in harder ground, even with some moisture with these chains, I can go pretty damn good in decent little hills, you know. But if I rock over a few hills towards the end of this, but you can see I'm struggling. But I'm gonna shut up now and just kind of let her play through. Oh, and I haven't been answering comments very good here lately, but that don't mean I ain't seeing them. I'm gonna get on here and answer a bunch of comments here before too long, so y'all comment away. I know half the people comments on here, they're just good timers and bullshitters like me, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I mean, I have a blast. But there is actually a few people on here that comments. It's actually pretty serious fellers that actually has some, I don't know how, but there's some people on here that actually pretty goddamn intelligent. I don't know how you ended up on this channel, but I appreciate them comments too. Goddamn, if all of us look down through the comments on some of these videos, there's some people on here that you could actually learn something from. So I know I've learned a lot from this experience, I guess you'd say, which I never thought it's supposed to be for entertainment value. I never thought I'd actually learn something from it, but I appreciate all the comments, all the new subscribers and everything. And the last video I had to beg for the likes, but yeah, there's a bunch of you got on here and liked the last video, so keep on doing that, because that helps the channel grow and everything, and I appreciate the shit out of it. So I'll shut up now. I don't think there's anything else I could really put on say on here to help anybody. The topping is not real. You got to watch where you lay the trees, because you do got to wall around the top. So you can't just lay the trees anywhere, because you'll get in a situation where there's a little oak or something growing back and you can't get around it with your machine, you know. So you got to kind of watch what you're doing when you lay your shit out, you know, to go top it. But on the other hand, it ain't as bad as a guy would think. A lot of the places this thing runs is heavier cuts anyway, so. But and and a lot of these here I'm dumping over this hillside here. I can't get down and top them. What we're doing is letting the skidder pull them up, and then on flatter ground, and I'll top them later. But I gotta lay the trees to where the skidder can pull it straight up over the hill. And if there's say a scenario where there's a big tree down over this hill, I don't even fart with it, because skidder can't pull it up anyways. Gotta have to cut her by hand. That's just all there is to it. I think that covers everything. All right, see you guys. doubt if you was watching good, you could see in the camera, you could watch how the tops, you got to kind of pull them through the canopy and work that to your advantage, which works better when the leaves are off and whatnot, but it's still a chore. And like the guy on a track machine, he could lean his head over and do it pretty easy, whereas I got to struggle harder, but it can be done. It can be done. I'm convinced I can do a damn good cutting job with this thing in our application. You getting bigger timber or worse, or, well, I wouldn't say bigger timber. I don't know. I don't know enough about I don't know enough about a rubber tire machine to really be talking about it. I mean, I'm just starting to get there. But it's really changing the flow out there. I mean, we're getting some flow out there now. What? That's you on there. You see it up there? No.
Daddy.
That's Daddy, yeah. Well, who's this?
Daddy.
No, who's this one?
Daddy.
Is it Dak Michaels? Biggest inventory in the mill yard than we've ever had in the history of the company. And I want to try to get pictures of that and get on one of these videos, because it's like... So, hopefully because of that, this winter, I'm going to resort back to get behind the welding helmet for a good part of the winter. So, because that's just going to help us get prepared for next year and do a better job next year. We got a bunch of trailers that need some work done to them, and then we're going to build a couple trailers. And I got my first project almost done, and it is awesome. Got some time-lapse shit on it and everything, so there's some good stuff coming up, but it's going to take some more time to edit on and get them things ready and everything. And I need to get out of the damn production mode and get chilled out just a little bit for the winter, so I could feel a little bit better anyways. But everything's going good. It's busy, but it's all promising. It's all good stuff. So everybody, thanks. I appreciate the shit out of all the likes I got on that last video, which I picked a shitty video to beg for likes out of. I should have begged for it out of Eddie Lopez video. That was a good video. That deserved a lot of likes. But if you're liking the videos and you're making this point, you like the videos anyhow, so make sure and give me a thumbs up, because that helps my channel grow. But everybody, appreciate it. Thanks a hell of a lot for watching, and all the new subscribers, I thank the shit out of it. I thank you for subscribing, and I'm going to keep on keeping on, boys. It's about as good as it's going to get, but it ain't going to get no worse. Later.